too?
Oh shit, dude! I didn't even realize we were recording. What's up, man?
Fuck. What's up, man?
Oh, nothing. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of I Don't Even Care podcast. Joined here with my co-host Nick. It's our second video cast. So let's do this thing, man. How was your week?
Dude, fucking busy as shit.
Yeah.
I literally did all of my research or just search on topics fucking right now.
Yeah,
I just wrapped up. I've been doing it just today. I didn't get to listen to my songs until fucking last minute. It's just been a fucking hell ride.
Well, I didn't really research anything anyways.
It's because you're lazy.
So, no, man, I wasn't lazy. It's just been I just haven't.
One of those.
Yeah, I just haven't. There's just. I guess I don't know if it's like my creative juices weren't flowing, or if like
juices,
or if I just I don't know. Because normally, like when I was telling you earlier, when I think of topics for us to talk about on here, I think about them like
on the fly.
Yeah, or like normally when it's like when I'm out on the road and stuff at work, and I haven't really been driving as much, so I guess maybe
in the office and shit.
Yeah, so I just haven't had as much time to just think about.
Dude, that's me.
Shit,
that's been me all week. It's just been go, work.
Yeah.
And as soon as I come home, it's just home shit.
That's how it is for me too.
Like I'm supposed to be, I was supposed to be wrapping up like my fucking little documentary thing about all my push-ups that I've been doing.
Yeah, your workout shit.
And because today is now the 1st of February, and I was supposed to fucking do the video yesterday to finish it off. Yeah. I haven't even had time to fucking do that. I haven't even been recording anything. I've just been fucking busy.
That's all right.
But let's get stupid. Let's take a break from fucking real life and talk about
let's
stupid
record
shit.
this shit and talk about dumb shit.
Let's start with songs.
Yeah, I'll let you go first because I'm interested in what you have to say about the songs I gave you. Because I knew you were gonna hate at least 2 out of 3.
I try to like them. I know
you do, but I knew just knowing you and knowing like what you like and what you don't like, I knew that you were gonna hate at least 2 out of 3 of them.
Yeah, and actually, it was an interesting experience.
Maybe not hate them. Like all out hate them, but you just we're not going to be interested in them at all.
So let's start off.
Life.
That was actually kind of cool in the ears. I don't know how that's going to come out. That was kind of cool in the microphone.
You couldn't see shit on the video though, so it wasn't like I was a sick vape, bro.
We set up the microphone to be a stereo now. So you can hear us in either.
Now get your fucking mouth away from that shit. I don't want all your gross sicknesses and shit.
You're not putting your fucking mouth on it. It's not like drinking out of a milk carton, you fucking idiot.
All right, let's hear what you got to say.
All right, Faded by Lil Debbie. She, I think...
Woke up quick, a little past noon. Just thought that I had to be at work real soon. I thought, damn, I felt a slight throb, with my middle finger up like, fuck that job.
Yeah, that one. That's the one. You did it. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Love Lil Debbie.
You know, for what it is, it's very simple music, very simple rap. You know, it's one of those things where you can just probably pop on and just kind of feel it and just kind of go right.
Yeah, it's a party song to vibe to for sure.
That's kind of what it is. It's kind of like what's her fucking name? The other,
Krayshawn?
Kesha.
Oh, no, it's nothing like Kesha. Dude.
Not like her, but it reminds me of that kind of mentality.
Oh, yeah.
Just getting fucked up and getting fucked.
Yeah.
You know? So...
Lil Debbie definitely gets fucked.
She's kind of hot, so I'll give her that much. She is hot. But...
she can rap for a white girl, too.
Can you call it that? I don't know. That's out of this song, I didn't catch rap. I just caught...
Well, we'll listen to some more shit after this.
I think she's an idiot after listening to this.
I'm sorry, Lil Debbie. I don't think you're an idiot.
I'm not that sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It was a very simple snap track, classic fucking just cookie cutter rap song.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Yeah, it's nothing special.
That's not what I was gonna try to get out of it. I didn't think it was gonna be that.
Yeah.
It was exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
And it was just a classic little fucking rap song about getting fucked up. I really...
That's why it's called Faded.
Exactly. It's not that I have anything negative or positive to say about it. Yes, it fucking hurt my ears to listen to. It was agonizing to listen to, simply due to my preference in music.
Right.
But it was exactly what I expected. Just a song about getting fucked up.
Yeah.
And getting fucked.
Yeah.
Probably in the ass. She looks like she's into that kind of shit.
I hope so.
Fuck, it's kind of cool. Next one, Dear Youth by The Ghost Inside. I fucking loved this song.
Did you like it? You did?
Loved it.
So
yeah.
I knew that you would enjoy it, but I didn't know that you would like love it.
I fucking loved this song.
That's sick, dude.
Because like I don't really like that
hardcore
or even the pop punk that it kind of started off with. But
it's very melodic.
Exactly. I fucking
melodic.
Loved this song.
Fuck yes.
It was like,
fuck yeah.
It reminds me of like A Day to Remember if they were a good band, actually.
Yeah,
with more
hard vocals.
Yeah, like it has that kind of feel, like the pop punky and then the hardcore kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but
it's melodic hardcore,
but just without a bigger pussy, like A Day to Remember can have. But no, it just kind of I fucking loved it.
Did you read the lyrics too?
I did. Yeah,
yeah.
It was kind of like a song about like looking. What I got out of it was like looking back on his life. You know, Dear Youth was him talking to younger him.
We'll watch the video too after.
Does it kind of explain a little more?
Yeah, and it kind of and. Not, I mean, actually, not really. It doesn't really explain it, but just
give you a visual.
The video is really well done for what they did with it. So we'll watch it after this. But I'm glad you loved it, dude.
No,
I didn't think you were gonna. I thought you'd like it and enjoy it, but I didn't think you were gonna like it that much.
I loved how they put it together. Like,
yeah,
it came off like super pop punk. You know, it was like, okay, this is pretty upbeat. This is kind of cool, and they fucking perfect transition into hardcore. I was like, man, that was fucking smooth. Like,
because they do that little.
Yeah, and then it fucking just goes into fucking like a really good hardcore song.
Yeah, yeah, it's fuck. Let me tell you what, dude. So I saw these guys in LA last July, and I'll tell you a little backstory about them. So they got in a pretty horrific bus crash, like 5, 6, 7 something years ago, however many years ago, and the driver, I believe, passed away. One other person passed away. The whole band got fucked up. Their drummer has one leg.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
kind of like an opposite fucking Def Leppard thing.
Yeah, he's got it's actually his right leg, so it would be your dominant foot on a double bass pedal, or if you were just playing with a single bass pedal, it would be your dominant foot.
Crazy fucking to relearn. Yeah, because your hi-hat's your left foot usually.
Well, his dad built him like this jig, so it's from like I think it's like right above the knee down, no leg.
Okay. Oh, so he doesn't have his knee.
No, so his dad built him a jig, so it's like a piece of wood.
Okay.
Underneath his thigh that straps to around the top of his leg, and then there's like a almost like a prosthetic underneath it that attaches to the pedal, and that's how he does it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So he just kind of he's attached to the pedal.
He's pretty much attached to the drum set by his leg.
So he just got to move his thigh.
Yeah, but I mean to relearn, that's totally that's different. That's a whole different movement. Yeah. So anyway. Drummer's got one leg. The rest of the band got pretty fucked up. They didn't play shows for 5, 6 years, whatever.
I fucking don't blame
them. They announced a comeback, and the tickets sold out the first time in like 30 seconds.
Oh, fucking yeah.
And I missed it the first time because the website crashed, and then a bunch of bots bought everything else. Yeah, and then so the tickets were $30 a piece. The bots were reselling them for like $500 a piece.
Of course.
So then, like 2 weeks later,
dude, that needs to be fucking fixed.
Yeah,
that needs to be solved.
They did. Well, they used a shitty ass platform, but a couple weeks later, they had a resale, and I got them. So we went, and
nice.
Let me tell you, dude, like a comeback show is one thing, but a comeback show outside in LA in front of 8,000 people, fucking unbelievable, dude. Like
I can only imagine the feel.
I've never fucking like felt so much emotion, not just like from myself, but from like
everyone,
that big of a group of people.
I can only imagine how that fucking room.
And they played for like 2 hours. They played for like 2 hours.
That's fucking awesome.
And they kind of had openers. They had like 2 or 3 acoustic guys come on and play 1 or 2 songs, and then they played. So it was even more like it was. Dude, it was fucking
just that much unbelievable. More powerful.
And that song was one of the songs where it was just like, fuck, dude. It was. There was pits everywhere. Everybody was fucking crowd surfing.
Dude, I'd be fucking stoked for that kind of show.
And I had to be careful because it was like, that was only 2 months after my knee surgery. So my knee was like still pretty tender.
Still pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but I crowd surfed, I moshed. Like,
you kind of have to.
Oh, dude, I couldn't resist. And then a week later was when I went to Stick to Your Guns and I got to go on stage and posted that video.
Yeah.
That was a week later.
That was fucking
And so
tight.
I did that.
Do you have that up on social media or something?
Yeah.
Fucking follow Tyler. I'm going to put his name right fucking here. Bing bong. Let me do it. I'm going to put mine right up here too.
Yeah, right above your head. Yeah. So like a week later is when I did that with Stick to Your Guns. And I did that and then I stage dove and then I was crowd surfing, dude. And somebody like launched me forward onto the stage. and I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna hurt, and I landed with both feet, and I was like, oh fuck, dude, it hurt so bad, but it was so much fucking fun.
Dude, I would fucking love that kind of show.
Anyway, what's the next song?
We'll continue to Awful Things by Lil Peep.
Lil Peep. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Really?
R.I.P. Lil Peep.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Actually, even though you probably didn't like his song and probably won't like his song and probably won't like any of his music, there is a documentary out about him right now on Amazon, and I just watched it actually last weekend after we recorded. It's very good. Very well done. But anyway, let's hear what you have to say about it.
What I got out of it was he's a classic like emo kid or like a pop punk kid.
Yeah, it's hardcore maybe.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
You can hear it in his voice. Obviously, it's like a Blink-182 if they sucked and rapped instead of doing what they did.
Instead of being good.
Instead of actually being good, yeah. that was like the theme of this week was it would be great if they were better.
If they were somebody else.
Man, they would be great if they didn't suck so much.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool to hear his voice, just, hearing that kind of style of vocals to kind of like a rap beat, like a trap beat kind of thing. That was kind of cool. But I couldn't get over the bad mix. It was actually a really, like, the lyrics I didn't have a problem with. It was just, it was what it was.
Very whiny.
It was whiny. But when I started hearing his voice, I'm like, this is going to be a whiny fucking rap song. Cool. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
But
it's like that goth boy shit. It's just like Suicide Boys, Ghost Main type shit.
Yeah, but it's very, very trap-esque, but like sad boy.
Yeah, sad boy. Yeah.
But it was just, I couldn't get over the bad mix. Like, whoever produced it,
this was like his first actual album.
Okay, so that makes sense.
The rest of his shit is even, like, the previously recorded shit is recorded even worse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because it was just really glitchy. Like, it wasn't quantized properly.
I think that it might purposely be that way, too.
It
could be.
It wasn't. You
don't think it was?
Some you can go for that glitchy sound, but this was like someone didn't smooth out those rough edges in transitions between their mix.
Yeah.
It just wasn't quantized properly. There were definite moments in that song where I could keep beat and then it would be off.
Oh, okay.
Off on something. And I just felt I couldn't get over it. I rewinded it a couple times. I was like, did that fucking just happen?
Yeah.
Did they release a song this poorly mixed? And I went back. They did it fucking 2 definite ones for sure. And I just couldn't get over it. Other than that, it wasn't awful. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like it, but it wasn't awful.
Even though it's called Awful Things.
Yeah, right? I was expecting to describe that song the way it was titled. But it really wasn't that awful.
So it could have been listenable for you had it been mixed better?
Had it been mixed better, probably. I probably could have got into it a little bit more. It just, I don't know. And also those kind of trap beats, I'm not really that into.
A big fan. Yeah.
But it would have been more listenable if I didn't have to go back and go, fuck, did that just happen?
That makes sense. All right, well then
what did I give you? I can't remember.
So the first one you gave me was March to the Sea by Baroness.
Yep.
I did really like this one. Kind of had like an Offspring feel to me.
Yeah,
like
Offspring,
kind of.
Yeah.
You kind of get that vibe, like what I'm saying, like the sound of it kind of gave me
just the way it flows, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I never thought of it that
not
way.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, his voice kind of a little bit, but more of just the way the song
flows. Yeah.
Yeah. So I liked it. Very, very easy listening. Nice. It felt good on the ears. Like it felt really good to listen to. Every single one of their
albums are very.
I was like, with a name like Baroness, I was expecting like some technical death metal or something like that. But no, it was. I really liked.
Very smooth.
Really liked that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the second one was Calamus Will Animate by Archspire.
Mm-hmm. Archspire.
Yeah. So the beginning sounds like the breakdown in "If You Want to Blame Us for Something Wrong, Please Abuse This Song."
The machine gun.
Yeah. Because the whole first part is a gun.
Yeah.
It's like
I think it's actually in his song. I think it's a snare. I think it's the drummer on the snare. But yeah.
I didn't like it.
I didn't think you would. I did not think you would.
I didn't like it. I'm just not into like technical death metal. Really at all.
Really, I gave that one to you because the vocalist is a rapper.
Oh, really?
Did you listen to him even?
I mean, yeah. But do you mean like he's an actual rapper, like a published?
I don't know what else he does, but he fucking raps. So it's like that's what he does for his vocal style is like rapping, like really fucking fast rapping.
I'll have to give you a song like with a similar type vocalist than this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just wasn't a fan.
I think I even explained to you last week that you're probably gonna get a little lost in that one. I think I did with Gora. I explained that way, but no, this one was just kind of. I didn't expect you to actually like the song.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get it to you because like this is kind of like it's like rap, but it's metal at the same time.
I don't know. I mean, it was like musically, they're very talented, and like most bands that do like that technical death metal shit are very talented musicians. It's just not my thing. I just couldn't get into it.
That's also a band that I have to be in the mood for anyway too. So
yeah,
it's like hard for me to listen to sometimes.
Yeah, I could get that feel for sure.
Yeah, it's like I can't listen to Cannibal Corpse all the fucking time. I can't listen to Arch Spiral all the fucking time because it's just like, fuck, give me a break. Like, can I? Is there a chorus anywhere that I can?
Yeah, because it's just constant. Constant.
Yeah,
it's constant.
Yeah.
And then the next one you gave me was Rebel Within by Hank the Third. I liked that one. Wasn't expecting the hardcore vocals in the middle. That was kind of a cool little add-on.
Yeah.
Is that, I've never listened to Ass Jack. Is that like what their vocalist sounds like?
Well, it's Hank. It's still Hank Williams.
So that's him doing that?
I think that part is like his guitarist or something.
It was good.
Yeah.
Like the hardcore vocals in the middle was like a nice little breakup. It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, Ass Jack is like his like
hardcore
punk
band.
Metal hardcore band. It's kind of like a mix of all of it. Yeah.
I've heard of him. I just have never.
Yeah, but it's still like country boy still. He's still very like redneck.
Like very twangy and shit.
Still, yeah, but it's like hardcore punk.
That's cool.
And shit, yeah.
I'm gonna have to check him out then. But I liked it. It was a good song. I like that like outlaw style country.
That's the kind of country I like to listen to.
Yeah, that was a good song too.
Yeah,
I like that one.
That guy. He always talks about drugs and drinking.
Yeah, that's kind of like that's kind of like I can't remember the name of him. I'll tell you later. But there's another guy. Let me look it up real quick.
He's also featured. He does like all the music, and he's also in the movie of I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. It's like a documentary about this family in West Virginia called the Whites, and I guess they have.
Is that their last name?
Yeah, the Whites. They're just classic fucking whites. They have an extremely long history of crime and drug use, like all the way down the chain, all the way up through their family tree, and it just explains how fucking white trash these people are. It just showcases how white.
Are they racist too?
Excessively, like to the point where it's like, do you really need to be that fucking
Sturgill
racist?
Simpson?
I've heard the name.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah,
like not with the style of music, but like the talking about drugs and shit. Because like, let's see, like he's got some funky ass name song. Where the fuck is it? Like this album's called Meta Modern Sounds in Country Music.
Yeah. Okay.
So Turtles All the Way Down is one of the names of the songs.
All right.
You'd like him. He's pretty good. Yeah. But like that like,
outlaw shit is kind of
and then you saying that Hank the Third talks about drugs a lot and shit in his songs. That's like the same shit with Sturgill Simpson.
Yeah. Just talking about fucking partying all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So, first topic of the day. Actually, this was one of yours. If you want to fucking start it off.
Which one is it?
Fucking this one.
Oh yeah. So, do you think that as humans, and this could be like for the terminally, I would say more for the terminally ill, because obviously, you don't want just depressed people having access to this type of thing. So like, do you think that like terminally ill people or old elderly people that are like, they're ready to go, do you think that assisted suicide should be legal? It's a very controversial thing.
It is, but like it could also be simply put, should someone who is probably in a vegetative state or suffering from some sort of like major cancer,
AIDS. Well, not really AIDS anymore.
But like
because there's so much medicine for AIDS now, it's fucking unbelievable.
For someone who's on that last fucking leg and all they're gonna do is just suffer, yes, I think it should be completely acceptable and legal. We call it inhumane for some fucking reason. There was actually something I watched about this guy. He documented his mother who was dying of dementia. And
Can you die from dementia?
It's not the like dementia itself that
So
kills
the
you.
okay,
It's
so
the
the
fact that you
dementia,
can't
okay.
function anymore is what kills you.
Yeah.
Like you can't feed yourself, you can't give
Can't
yourself
shit.
water, you can't shit, you can't piss. It's
I mean,
fucking
you probably
awful.
can shit. You just shit
I mean,
yourself
yeah,
like me.
but you have no control over it. Yeah, like
I
you.
don't have any control over it.
No, well,
Do I have dementia?
I think you do. I think you do have control over it. You just fucking force it out of your ass.
I don't have control.
You fucking say that.
Do I have dementia?
I don't know the way you act sometimes.
What?
Fucking. That's Alzheimer's.
Aren't they both memory loss?
They both do. Yeah. Alzheimer's is mostly memory loss. Dementia is like all brain functions go down the shitter.
What?
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think yeah, absolutely, it should be allowed for those kind of terminal cases. You know, like.
Well, there was that one guy. I think it was like in the '80s, Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah.
He was like, I think he was the first one
Yeah.
that helped people. Like people, what he was like underground and shit. Like a drug dealer.
Dude, I got to see his
And-
machine down in New Orleans. They
Oh,
had it
really?
at the Museum of Death. They had his
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
injection machine.
That's cool. Yeah, and he was like an underground dude. No, like you'd have to go seek him out.
Yeah, he was like a
an
black market doctor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dr. Kevorkian was I think he was the first one to start doing that shit. And then they started finding out about it, and I think he eventually obviously got in trouble for it.
Oh yeah. Oh, he went down as a fucking mass murderer basically. But
Which is stupid.
he was actually.
He was helping people.
He wasn't there because he wanted to kill people. He was doing it because he wanted to help
help.
people.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? I know this is fucking against the law,
Yeah.
but I think it should be more against the law that you're fucking suffering. So he was trying to help people.
Yeah.
But then he went down as a fucking murderer. But I think
Yeah.
he went down in honor.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I mean, definitely a hero in my book because who wants to live out like
That
their
kind of life. I wouldn't.
Well, who wants to live especially especially like let's say like a guy like one of my grandpas worked his whole life, made a ton of money, enjoyed his whole life younger, and then the last couple years, same thing. He was in a home. The last couple times we went to visit him, he like didn't even really.
Didn't recognize it.
Yeah, and we'd tell him, yeah, we were just
wasn't
here
there.
yesterday, and he's like, no, you weren't. So it's like,
Yeah.
people like that, I think. So here's the thing, though. Here's like kind of a twist. So people like that who are in that kind of position, yeah, they should be able to do it, but at the same time, wouldn't you have to put? You would have to put somebody. You'd have to give somebody like power of attorney to make that decision, just like when you have to
Like
give power of attorney to pull the plug on somebody when they're on life support.
Yeah.
Because somebody in that state's not going to know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're not coherent enough to be able to make that kind of decision. I mean,
Yeah.
at least that's how I see it. I don't
And
think
that's kind of what I was thinking about it too. Like, you know, put it in your will. A lot of people have their wills, and you
Yeah.
know, and they usually give someone the power of the attorney of their children.
Yeah.
Usually,
Yeah.
hey, fucking pull the plug if I'm not coming out of this coma or whatever the hell it is. You know,
Yeah.
I think that it should be, hey, kids, if I ever end up with fucking terminal cancer and on my last legs all I'm doing is suffering,
Yeah.
just go ahead and sign the paperwork. Get me
But
out of
in
here.
a way, there is a way around it. Like, because you can, if you are dying of like something like that, like cancer or something like that, you can start refusing treatment.
Yeah,
And sometimes the doctor will say, hey, there's nothing else we can do. You can either continue trying this chemotherapy and radiation and
Or you can
wasting your
refuse
money,
treatment
or
and-
we can just stop and you can go home and feel good for the last week or two of your
yeah,
life.
you're either going to be
'cause
sick and then
even-
die, or you're
even-
going to just end up dying.
Yeah, because even if you are sick with cancer, if you stop doing chemotherapy, you're gonna feel a little bit better and be able to.
Because the chemo makes you sick.
Yeah, it makes you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if that's what I would do, you
Yeah.
know, if I was like, if the doctor came to me and said, "Hey, you're gonna fucking die. This
Yeah.
shit's not working. What do you want to do?" I'd be like, "Well, let's take me off of it and send me home.
Yeah.
Let me go be with my family. Let me go fucking go fishing or something real quick one last time, you know."
Yeah.
Instead of just laying in this hospital bed doing treatment that's not helping me.
Yeah.
So just send me home.
But
And-
like, yeah, absolutely. But fucking.
so it's like it's kind of I wouldn't say it is assisted suicide, but it's like a version of it almost.
I feel like it would fall under the category.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I think like all out assisted, I wouldn't call it assisted suicide. I'd call it like assisted end of life care or something like that.
Yeah, because like assisted suicide would be like, hey, I'm fucking over it.
Shoot me
like
in the
just
head.
kind of get me out of here.
Let me fucking blow my brains out.
Yeah. Yeah, but like that would be just like, yeah, assisted suicide is kind of.
They would have to come up with a different name for it, and I think that maybe
because like it can't.
I think
be just
maybe
used...
I think maybe calling it assisted suicide might be a big reason why a lot of people might be against it because they think
suicide.
Assisted suicide, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it would have to be like
assisted end of life care or
voluntary end of life program. I don't know, something like
voluntary. Yeah, so it would have to be something like that because assisted suicide just sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does, and it can't just be used for like.
And that's a very
I'm
sensitive
sad,
topic too.
So get me out of here. I'm sad.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like, you know, not to knock on anyone who's suffering from depression, but I don't think that is a reason to end your life because that is a chemical imbalance and it can be fixed. That is fixable.
Yeah.
You know, you can't fix a lot of terminal illnesses.
That's why it's terminal.
That's why it's terminal.
Yeah.
But depression isn't terminal.
Yeah.
You know, you can do something about it. So, talking about depression, let's move into something not so depressing. So we've been using like THC, CBD, all this kind of stuff to treat a lot of fucking like anxiety and depression itself. The topic of psilocybin mushrooms, magic fucking mushrooms. Should we have that legalized on a federal level? The way we're trying to take marijuana, should mushrooms be legal on a federal level?
Yep.
I fucking absolutely agree.
You can't really even test for them anyways.
And if it does show up, it comes up as food poisoning or something like that. I fucking think so. At least to the point where marijuana is at, so we can actually study it and you know and use it and you know figure it the fuck out because you know. There's a whole thing with microdosing that a lot of people are doing to treat their anxiety.
So microdosing would that kind of be like it's just like a different terminology for like if you were just taking like a regular medication.
Basically
it's like the same thing, right?
Yeah, because it's a dose that's so small to where it doesn't give you the effects of mushrooms, but it has something. It does something with your brain. So someone smarter than me can fucking explain it, but it does something with your brain. Fucking, it increases like endorphin levels and all that kind of shit, and it kind of clicks your brain into the proper gear.
Right.
You know, so it's actually currently being tested in the ways that it can for depression and anxiety and all these kind of things that you know these mental issues that people have, mental health issues that people have that. Can be fixed. And I think not only can it be used for good, I think they're fun as shit. So fuck, why not? Just have fun with them.
Yeah,
girls out of the fucking ground anyway.
One thing they're doing with them is using them to treat people with PTSD.
That too, yeah, like veterans and shit. You know, people who have gone through traumatic experiences, not just veterans. People who've fucking been through something so awful, it's literally ruining their life.
Yeah.
You know, that's also another thing. And I think that's a fucking awesome thing.
Yeah,
because,
I agree.
You know, just take veterans, for example. They're just regular fucking people who go out there and do fucking...
Non-regular shit.
Just fucking shit that humans are not supposed to go through.
Yeah.
And they come home and they're fucking not normal anymore because of the things that they were forced to do.
Yeah.
I think that, yeah, instead of fucking pumping them full of Xanax and all this kind of shit that doesn't work, which actually can increase depression and anxiety, I don't think we should be pumping them full of fucking drugs that were manufactured.
Have you ever taken Xanax before?
It's awful.
It's pretty fun.
I hate it. It fucking turns me into a fucking robot.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely fucks you up.
I've done it for like plane flights and shit.
I definitely don't think I don't think that Xanax is something that should be taken like regularly. No, that's for sure because like you said, it does turn you into like a robot or like a vegetable. It just kind of turns
you off.
Like if you ever look at somebody who's fucked up on Xanax, you see them, but you don't.
There's no emotion.
They're not there. No one home. Yeah.
Fucking they're just off. They're on autopilot.
They're blank.
Dude.
Their eyes are just blank.
Autopilot.
Yeah.
At least with mushrooms, you can have fun with them, man.
Yeah.
You're fucking like, no, I'm just gonna pop one more in there.
And if you're microdosing, you're probably not getting like you're probably not getting like a lot of the psychoactive effects and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
it's not enough to give you the psychoactive effects, but it's enough to
turn your
to
brain
get
around.
your neurons moving in the right way.
Yeah, to help you not want to blow your head off and shit.
And actually, it's been used to being studied towards the effects of not just depression but suicidality of the suicidal tendencies in people. Like depression doesn't always lead to suicidal thoughts. They're there for sure, but this it keeps people from thinking like, should I end my life? Should I do this? Like, no, you probably fucking shouldn't.
Yeah,
you know, there's reasons for you being here. You fucking matter, and I think that with the use of mushrooms, it can make people believe, yes, you are fucking worth it.
Yeah,
you know,
and you shouldn't do stupid shit. By the way. Damn it, I didn't want to play that song. 1-800-273-8255 suicide hotline.
Call it if you need help.
Or call Nick.
Call me too.
Don't call me, I'll tell you you're a bitch. No, I won't. Because I've definitely been there, so.
Whitney Cummings is a sex robot.
I'd fuck her.
Her or the robot?
Both.
Both?
Yes.
What about the same time?
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah?
One of them licking my balls. You think the robot can lick your balls?
I don't think it's there yet.
You think the robot could lick your balls, dude?
I don't think it's there yet. If it could, though, that'd be sweet.
Would you let a robot lick your balls?
That's a scary one. It's got to be like perfected to where like it's not gonna wig the fuck out and bite my balls off with its pneumatic jaws.
Do you think that robots might do you think a robot sex doll would have the brain enough to do something like that? Like to bite your dick off?
Like intentionally?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, you're treating me like a sex slave?
Yeah. Or like, fuck you, I'm going to take over the world.
I don't know, man. I feel like with robots, if we keep trying to create an AI strong enough to think for itself, it is going to eventually think for itself. And maybe not fuck us up, but like if we do create an AI smart enough to think for itself, it is going to think for itself. So if we put these robots and whatnot into said slavery of some sort, it's gonna fucking revolt.
Yeah.
And it's got fucking hydraulic dick and balls, and it's gonna fuck you in your ass until you die.
Would you suck a robot dick?
Would I suck a robot dick?
Yeah.
Dude, I wouldn't even suck my own dick if I could.
What?
Yeah.
That's not gay.
Well, look at it this way. So
would you come in your own mouth?
Fuck no.
Would you taste your own jizz?
No, fuck no.
Me neither.
If you look at it this way, yeah, I could suck my own dick. It's just fucking a really cool version of masturbation, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're sucking a dick.
But it's your own dick.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with sucking dick, but I'm not into it.
But it's your own dick.
I know, but I still got a dick in my mouth. At the end of the day, there's still a dick in my mouth.
I wouldn't suck my own dick
I wouldn't suck my own dick.
What
and if you can, that's awesome.
What about for $1 million? Would you suck your own dick?
If I could reach it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too small, though.
Yeah, I'd call you gay if you said no.
Right? Fucking, yeah. For $1 million, I would totally suck my own dick. I'd suck your dick.
But you... All right, guys, it's been a great episode of I Don't Even Care podcast.
It's been nice knowing you.
See you guys.
See you later. I guess it's the end of the show, right? Tyler? Tyler. Don't leave me. I knew you wouldn't leave me. You love me too much.
Just kidding, guys. I know this podcast wouldn't be shit without me, so I came back.
I fucking ruined it. I already ruined it as it is.
Anyways, now that you made it fucking weird...
Dude, isn't that what we do?
I would not suck your dick for $1 million.
You wouldn't suck my dick for $1 million. No,
I would not.
Not for $1 million.
I can't even look at you anymore. I feel weird.
I'd suck your dick for $1 million.
Stop saying it. Stop fucking saying it. Stop fucking saying it.
You need to be more comfortable with yourself.
I am, but I don't want you to. I don't want my friend to tell me to suck my dick for $1 million.
Well, he just did.
We're not friends anymore.
Tight. That makes this fucking even more interesting.
No.
Would you consider it cheating?
No.
Fuck a sex robot?
No.
Like, do a full-fledged, smart AI sex robot. Would it be cheating?
No.
I don't think it would.
Is it cheating to buy a pocket pussy?
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like it's just a really cool fleshlight.
All right, so check it out. Story time. So, when Shelby, I forget if it was, I think it was when Shelby and I moved out of her mom's house into our house. So we're moving, and I had a bunch of stuff like just in like laundry baskets and stuff. Mm-hmm. Just because I didn't have any way, I don't know, just a bunch of shit I kept that I didn't need to, and we were going through them, and Shelby starts going.
She found your
through
dildo
this
collection.
one. No.
Your big old fucking
No.
American challenge.
No.
No.
No. She
You're
was
not
going
as
through
fun as
this
I thought
one, and she pulled out a pocket pussy.
Tight.
And she didn't just pull it out like with a grip. She pulled it out like this.
The shameful.
And she looks at me and she goes, "What the fuck is this?" And I said, "Look at it. You'll know what the fuck it is. I put my dick in it." And I think the last time I used it, I didn't clean it out.
Oh, what the fuck?
It was like dried jizz in it and stuff.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
What the
weird.
fuck?
I grabbed it out of her hands and I threw it in the fucking
That's the
trash.
thing about those. How do you fucking clean them?
I don't know.
Dude, because
Never
like,
did.
is there...
Never cleaned mine.
Is there...
No, I'm just kidding.
Is there a fucking out on them?
Yeah,
or is it just...
this one.
Is there a little cap on the fucking end, like a trumpet?
This one
And
wasn't
you
like
just
a
fucking-
fleshlight.
And just it all comes out the other
So
end?
like this one wasn't like a fleshlight. It was like I think it was like $15. So what it looked like. You remember those things that you used to have in school that was like a tube that's what it looked like.
Really?
Like a rubber tube, those rubber
So it was
tubes
just
with like the glitter and stuff. But it but it was like a little bit bigger. It was probably like as big around as this fucking glass. Even though my dick's like a pencil. So yeah, it had like
a well-used pencil.
The hole on one side, and then like some feelers on the inside.
Some little knobby bits.
Yeah, like octopus suction cups.
Suction cups?
Yeah.
Yanking on your shit?
Yeah, well, I mean, they didn't suction your dick, but that's what it looked like.
Weird.
Yeah, and then there was a hole on the other side. So really, if you have a long enough dick, which I didn't, you could just fucking...
Just come out the other end.
Yeah, just fucking... You know?
But like... You get those like pocket pussies that are like
a
ass.
fleshlight.
It's like an
yeah, like
ass.
the whole molding.
Yeah. Is there a fucking out on those? Is there an exit on those fucking
You know what would be
things?
funny? Because they make ones that are dudes' asses too.
Yeah, with the balls.
Yeah, what if when you came in it drained into the ball sack, and then to get it,
Squeeze
you just squeeze the dick and it fucking...
It's just your
like
own
double action. You could like fucking jizz in it, and then your girl could squeeze the dick, and it would fucking come on her face.
I feel like that's just like an extra step. That's sex with an extra
Yeah, why
step.
wouldn't you just come on her face at that point? Why are you fucking a dude's ass at that point too?
Maybe because you're into it.
That's weird.
I don't know. Some people do it.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but
It's cool if they do it. I don't give a shit.
yeah,
I'm not into sex toys. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a pocket pussy or a fleshlight or anything.
you can if you're. So here's why I bought it. Actually, I didn't even fucking buy it.
You didn't. Someone bought you a fucking pocket pussy.
Yeah, take a guess who bought it.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Nah!
That's how bad our relationship was, dude. Like, she didn't want to fuck me because she wanted to fuck other dudes. So she's
She already was. She's like, I'm bored with you.
She
You
had,
fucking weird
she
little
had,
dick.
of course, she had other
Dog-legged
excuses.
sharply to the left.
Of course, she had other excuses like, oh, I just don't feel good on whatever. Which, whatever. I mean, if you don't want to have sex with me, you don't want to have sex with me. I'm not gonna fucking force you. So she bought me a pocket pussy.
Cool,
Let me tell you,
man.
I used the fuck out of it. Felt better than my hand.
Well, yeah, when you got like man hands, calluses and shit. It's like jacking off the sandpaper.
Calluses, dude.
Not anymore. I work in the office now.
Fucking bitch.
You're right. Fucking just.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah. There's the camera.
Yeah.
He beats off with that hand too.
No, this one.
You do your left hand.
No, I'm more like a switch hitter.
You're a switch hitter?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, have you ever heard of a numb stranger?
Is that where you sit on your hand?
Yeah, and you get numb and then you...
More of a Dutch rudder kind of guy.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, do you do it with girls, though?
Just whoever's around. Yeah,
Rocco?
going. If you can do it, man. I haven't tried that one yet. I'm not
try
usually into bestiality.
You should try and let your dog jerk you off.
I'd rather not.
Why not?
Bestiality. That's
Would you ever
There's
fuck
a
a dog?
line. There's a line right there.
So here's a question. if you were...
Here's normal stuff. And even up to, like, really weird shit, like BDSM, and then there's fucking animals. That's across the line.
So what you're saying is BDSM is right above... Or bestiality
I'm going
is right above BDSM?
from normal shit to extremely weird in this fucking, my Richter scale here, my awkward rectum scale.
Rectum scale.
Here's normal missionary all the way down here at the fucking bottom, right?
Yeah.
And then here's, like, spitting into someone's ass, right?
It's not that weird.
Well, it can be. Depends on what else
I feel
you're
like
doing.
that's pretty normal.
Spitting hot sauce into someone's ass. How about let's go there?
That's just not something that people do.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Why would you like that?
Whatever the fucking peak is, we're going to call it spitting hot sauce into assholes. Fucking dogs and other animals. That is across the line. We don't fucking do that.
So let me ask you this, dude. Let me write this down.
You're taking up too much time.
I don't fucking care, dude. Maybe you should learn how to speak.
I'm
Anyways.
bad at it.
So what if you were the last person on Earth, right? And you're out on an island. You can't buy a pocket pussy.
There's no stores.
No stores. Can't jack off because you got no hands.
Why do you have no hands?
Just
You're on an island with no hands?
yeah.
I think jacking off is the last thing I'm worried about.
So you got into a fight with some pirates and they cut your hands off.
They butt pirates?
Probably.
Tight.
So you're on an island, no hands.
Handless.
It's you and Rocco.
Yep.
Would you fuck Rocco?
Nope. I'd go find a banana tree and go fucking banana first.
Wait, how?
I'd fuck the dirt. Something.
How are you gonna get a banana? You don't have
It's
any
one
hands.
that's on the ground, man.
You don't have any hands.
If it's already on the ground, all I gotta do is like wiggle my way in there.
How? You gotta peel it and squeeze that banana.
You don't know.
out.
What if it's like extra mushy and I can kind of slap it around, fucking get it open on one end?
No, you can't do that.
You don't know my dedication
You're
to
worn out.
coming.
You're worn out. So
Yeah.
you're worn out. You're naked.
I'm probably too worn out to fuck a dog.
You're worn out. You're naked. You're sitting on a beach in the middle of nowhere. You just got your livelihood taken away from you. You got no hands. You're naked. Rocco comes and sits on your lap. You just by chance have a boner. And your dick slips in.
You know what? This is why we don't have any listeners. This is why our ratings are so low. This is why people don't
All
listen
I'm
to
saying...
us. This is why people don't listen to us, Tyler.
If I had no hands...
You'd fuck my dog? You'd fuck my dog if you didn't have hands? Go fuck yourself. No.
What if I told you I'd fuck your dog with hands?
That's more fucked up. At least the no hand part, I have a reason to feel bad for you.
All right, so what about this? So, you're on an island, different island.
Okay. Do I have hands this time?
I don't know yet. Let me finish. You're on an island.
Mm-hmm.
Madagascar.
Tight. They have cool ass trees and shit.
Yeah, that doesn't matter though.
But
You're on an island. You're on Madagascar. You have no legs from the hip down.
How am I losing all these fucking appendages?
You were born that way.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate.
You were born feet first, and when your legs came out, the doctor chopped them off.
That's an awful doctor. Was
so
that fucking Dr. Mangula?
So you're on this island, no legs
gave
from
birth
the
to
hip
me?
down. And
So I got no dick too. If it's hip
no, you
down.
got a dick.
It's just there.
Yeah, so like
hip joints,
so like your hips come down,
but then there's a dongle.
your dick's just hanging down.
Like,
So you got this. He's got no legs. His dick's hanging down.
I gotta give myself a man.
And then there's a coconut.
So I got no legs, but I
Yeah.
got this thing going on.
yeah, just like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Just torso with a dick?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's a coconut. You know how coconuts are. They're rough.
Yep, very hard to get into.
Would you rub your dick on it?
On a coconut? I feel like that's like nature's sandpaper.
What else are you going to put your dick on?
The fucking squished banana on the fucking ground.
How are you going to get the banana, dude? You got no legs.
If it's already on. How am I gonna get to the coconut?
I don't know. Anyways,
let me
all
set
I'm
the record
saying,
straight. You're not fucking my dog if that's what you're getting
all
here.
I'm saying is, I would fuck Whitney Cummings' robot. That's the big, to come full circle. I would fuck Whitney Cummings' robot.
I would too. Yeah. Because it's like a really cool fleshlight that tells bad jokes.
You think she's a bad comedian?
I think every comedian's a bad comedian on certain days.
Would you watch me if I was a comedian?
I would totally watch you if you're a comedian.
I want to do stand-up.
I'd heckle the fuck out of you, though.
Well, then you're not invited.
Someone's got to give you shit.
You're not invited.
All right.
Dane wouldn't make fun of me.
Yeah, he would.
No, he
He
wouldn't.
makes fun of everyone.
Dane, if you're listening, I love you. You're our number one listener.
Number one.
All right,
He'll still
anyways.
make fun of you.
Now that we talked about Nick wanting to fuck his dog when he's standing around with no hands, what do we got next, bud?
That's basically all the topics we were going to run through. We're down to fucking news in music. I got that written down.
Your shit, dude.
Yeah, I know you don't. You never fucking do.
What do you got to say?
Sharon! You know, that is into our ears. You know that, right?
My ears already hurt from these headphones.
Yeah, well, you did it to yourself.
You didn't fucking buy me any over-the-ear ones.
You know,
I bought you a fucking
you know what?
microphone.
You didn't buy me a microphone.
I come to your house, make espresso.
You come to my house and make espresso.
I invite you to my house for the Super Bowl party.
Then
Say,
I'm going to
hey,
provide
I will
delicious
make-
tacos for
I
you.
will make good ass tacos. All
I
you gotta
am
do
making the fucking tacos.
is
Don't let him lie to
bring
you.
The fucking buffalo
I know how to
chicken
cook.
over,
He doesn't know how to fucking cook.
And you don't even buy me headphones, dude.
You know what? I actually looked for you today.
No, you didn't.
I did. I
you
looked
didn't.
for headphones today.
Because if you would have looked, you would have bought them.
But I wasn't going to spend a
You're
fucking...
impulsive.
I wasn't... I'm not that impulsive. I am very impulsive, but not that impulsive. I was going to buy better headphones. These ones are actually really fucking great, and they're super affordable, and they're not at Best Buy.
Where they have them.
Probably newegg.com.
That's what I was going to say, Newegg.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear about your fucking music news, dude.
You make me not even want to fucking talk about it right now.
Just fucking talk about it.
So Ozzy Osbourne has come out with the fact that he's got Parkinson's a while ago. And just an update.
So when he says
interview.
Sharon, is it like... Sharon!
It's a little fucked up, buddy.
That's what Parkinson's does to you, doesn't it?
Maybe not that violently. It's like the
So
Michael
it's
J.
more like
Fox,
a
you
slow
know?
motion, like...
It's probably closer to that. I don't know. I don't have fucking Why are you making fun of people with fucking illnesses? Fucking piece of shit. But he's kind of accepted his fate. He knows he's going down. And he's just kind of living out his fucking life. Another sad thing, a bassist of...
It's definitely sad that he's got Parkinson's, because I really like Ozzy Osbourne. I grew up with Ozzy Osbourne, man.
You know, Ozzy's just one of those guys. And, like, actually, I think I can speak for fucking everybody who's a fan of Ozzy. We're surprised he's made it this far.
Oh, fuck yeah, for
Dude,
sure.
He's
dude.
made it into his fucking mid-70s.
What was that show that he had? The Osbournes, I think it was called, the TV show on MTV.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Going
knocking on.
in,
I
man.
thought he was knocking on death's door when that shit came out, dude.
Just you could see him walking around, just fucking can't even walk if you can call it walking.
He could barely even walk. He was actually him and Sharon presented an award at the Grammys, and he said like 3 words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's kind of falling.
He's
apart
gone.
for sure.
Yeah.
But he's okay with it. Which, what else could you do?
Yeah.
You
There's
know?
not much else you can do.
You know, I'm pretty sure he's in the same boat. He's like, fuck, man, I've made it this fucking far.
Yeah.
You know, I've lived a goddamn life.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't die of drug overdose that he fucking probably should have back in the fucking 80s.
But here's the thing with like shit like rock stars and shit like that. Look at fucking Sammy Hagar, dude.
Yeah.
He's
Cabo Wabo, dude.
He's like the same age as Ozzy.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's like it was like probably 10 years ago, so he must have been like in his 60s. I found out that he was already like, I found out that he was in his 60s, and he looked like he was like 30.
All I know is that he looks like everyone's retired uncle.
He does.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like he looks good for somebody who partied and still parties and drinks nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
you wouldn't have never
Well,
guessed.
I think it's because he basically just drinks like a normal human being. Like, drinks a lot, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got a fucking tequila company.
Yeah.
But, like, he parties and drinks like any other fucking... Look at some people's grandparents.
Yeah.
You know, parents and whatnot, they're in their fucking 70s and they're drinking their ass off. They're retired, having fun, dude.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably why. He probably didn't treat
So
his body as poorly.
you think it's because he enjoyed it?
Probably.
But I mean, well, yeah, because it has to be because like a lot of people that drink heavily like that, they don't do it because they enjoy it. They do it because it's how they escape and what makes them get out of their head.
I think he just likes to party.
Yeah.
He just likes to Cabo Wabo. Let's
I
go
agree.
to Cabo San Lucas.
I love Sammy Hagar, dude.
I think He ruined Van Halen.
I can't drive 55. Yeah.
Yeah, but he ruined Van Halen.
Van Hagar, dude.
I can't forgive him for that.
Yeah, but fucking Van Halen sucks now because they're all old as shit.
Yeah, they should have gave up when fucking Sammy Hagar joined.
No.
You should be like, nah, we ain't doing this shit.
No. That was their highlight.
Hey, Eddie, don't play guitar ever.
He has cancer, by the way.
Just play keys. That sucks. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
This is a very depressing episode.
No, it's not. You just remember the whole fucking middle that we spent most of the time talking about you fucking Rocco because you had no hands.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The bassist of Marilyn Manson, Mars Volta, and Racer X, Juan Alderete. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm very sorry. I never fucking...
Is his name really Racer X?
In a band, Racer X. It's a speed metal band. But he also did bass for Marilyn Manson and Mars Volta a couple of times. He is in a coma currently. He was in a coma. He was put in a coma after a bicycle accident. I guess it was a solo accident only involving him. He was wearing a helmet and shit, I guess. But he went down and he's still in a coma. He has...
Do you really think that's what it is? Because maybe it was because he was trying to help Marilyn Manson suck his own dick.
And just fucking trying to push a little too hard, and he sprung back and knocked his ass out.
Yeah. Because Marilyn Manson got his ribs removed so he could suck his own dick.
So, would he really need help? Well, he is getting fat now, so
he's fat as fuck.
I feel like you would really need to help him squish. And... Is it even real that he fucking did that just to suck his own dick?
No.
I never thought it was real.
It's always a rumor.
I was like, first time I heard it, I was like, that's fucking bullshit. And then that's where I left it.
It was just that was like a rumor that started when I was in like middle school.
Yeah, that's how old it is.
Yeah.
But that's where I left it.
And then I always believed it. And I told everybody about it.
And I just never looked into
I always believed it until like recently.
Lamb of God is releasing a new album, which is...
You're a Lamb of God fan?
Love Lamb of God. They're actually the band that got me into metal. That got me seriously into metal.
Mine was Bullet for My Valentine.
That's gay as fuck.
Dude, all I'm saying is when Bullet for My Valentine first came out, well, not when they first came out, when I first found them.
When you first came out of the closet?
No, when I first found...
Mom, I like Bullet for My Valentine.
When I first fucking
I still accept you. I still love you.
Bullet for My Valentine, it was before I found all the hardcore, and I thought it was the hardest shit
I used
ever.
to think Avenged
I
Sevenfold
fucking
was
turned it on
hard as
and I was like, fuck yeah. Duh! Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I used to like Avenged Sevenfold, but
I was never like a huge Avenged Sevenfold fan.
I thought they were heavy, but then I realized...
I mean, they're talented. I just never... I was more of like a My Chemical Romance kind of guy, dude. And then I found like real hardcore.
Yeah, real music. Oh shit, music can be hard.
Oh shit, wow. This is actually hard.
That's actually good music.
Oh, like that dude's actually scary. Like he actually might do the things that he's talking about in the song. Wow, that's weird.
Right?
Not like these fucking douchebags.
Yeah, fucking. Is Bullet for My Valentine still making music?
I have no clue. Haven't listened to him in years. I would still jam out to some of their old shit for sure.
I couldn't even listen to old Avenged Sevenfold when I actually liked them. But I'm really curious to hear how this album's going to be because they parted ways with Chris Adler.
Is Lamb of God are they a Christian band?
No.
Do you know what Lamb of God is, right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Yeah.
That's what I think that I had this talk with some people in church when I used to go to church.
Yeah.
And we were all like, well, yeah, that's Jesus. So we never knew if...
Yeah, no, it's like a... it's like... what is it? Satirical in a way. It's making fun of or just kind of being a satanic.
Yeah.
They're not a satanic band, but they're not Christian.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm really curious because they parted ways with their drummer Chris Adler he's been making music with them for fucking since they started. Yeah. Chris Adler's been the drummer. He's been Lamb of God, and they...
Any relation to Chris Cornell?
No, that's first names. You fucking dumb shit. Chris Adler, Chris Cornell.
I mean, all I'm saying is they got the same name. They might be related.
Yeah. Yeah. I have the same name as Nick Offerman. Am I related to Nick Offerman?
Could be.
Not by first name. That's not how it works.
Well.
Fuck, whatever. I don't fucking care anymore.
All right.
Fucking end me.
We're like an hour in anyway, so what songs do you have for me this week? Let me see a pen so I can write them down. Songs for the week from Nick the Dick.
Man, that's fucking original.
Let's hear it, dude.
All right, first one is...
At least I didn't call you Nick the Handless Dog Fucker.
That wouldn't surprise me with this fucking day, how it's going.
Whatever, man.
First song, Trend Killer.
Can't fight fate.
Trend Killer by The Haunted. Very fun band. I enjoy them. They're just a metal band, and they're not really one way or another. It's just a metal band, as basically as I can describe them. Number 2, The Violence Beneath by Mouth of the Architect. This is kind of an old song. This was back in 2012, I want to say.
What's the band?
2010, I think the album came out. The band is Mouth of the Architect. But still a fucking great song. Actually, a great album. I think it's only like 7 songs long or some shit like that.
All right, what's the next? What's the next one?
Victims of the Modern Age by Star One. That one you may have to look up. Arjen Anthony Lucassen. I can spell that out for you because I know you're really bad at spelling.
Victims of what's the band name?
Star One.
Like
Star, like a star in the sky, and then one, like the number 1, but spelt out. It's ONE. Unless in case you had a hard time with that one.
ONEY.
Yeah, that one.
All right, so let me see.
Are you picking them now?
Yeah. I never know what I'm gonna give you. I had some in mind, but I don't choose until the end. So the first one's gonna be "I Hope I Don't Wake Up" by Tradewind.
What's up with these long titles?
Look at all yours, dude.
I know.
Victims of the Modern Age.
I know all of mine. Well, Trend Killer's pretty.
That's short.
Tradewind?
Tradewind, yeah. All one word. You should be able to find them on Spotify pretty easily.
Is it Trade?
Trade. Yeah.
TRAID?
No.
TRADE?
TRADE.
Wind.
Wind.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Whoa, that was weird. Next one's gonna be
My Butt.
let's do.
Shh.
I've never really listened to that one. I know it's good, but
Man.
let's do. Where the fuck is it?
It's very responsible of you.
That's okay, dude. Full Circle by Movements.
Full Circle. Move. Mantis.
And then the next one's gonna be Us and Them by Kublai Khan. And it's Kublai Khan, Texas, like TX, so you might have to search it by that. But if you just type in Us and Them, it should come up.
Cool. Us and Them by Kublikhan.
Kublai Khan.
Kublai Khan.
You didn't spell it right.
I just figured
Khan. Like Genghis Khan.
Like Genghis Khan?
Yeah.
Fucking sorry.
Fucking idiot, dude.
I don't fucking like you anymore. Maybe you should
Can I give you
fucking
4?
pick your... You can give me 4.
Alright.
Should I give you a 4th?
Yeah, you can give me a 4th if you want.
A 4th.
Alright.
Man, this is great radio.
Let's do,
This is fucking great
nobody's
radio.
listening anyways.
It's basically like NPR. I'd rather listen to NPR at this point.
NPR.
If you can give us a healthy donation, we can keep our show on the air, playing smooth jazz and classics that remind you that you don't matter. And you should
Alright, hurry
probably
the
kill
fuck up.
yourself.
Next one is Subaru Crosstrek XV.
That's a car.
That's the name of the song, I swear to God.
That's not a song, that's a car.
That's the name of the song.
Don't fuck with me. Subaru Crosstrek XV
Yeah.
is... Jesus fuck.
Like Hobo Johnson.
Fuck. Hobo Johnson?
Yeah.
It's gonna be easy to find. It might be hard to find. It's just gonna come up searches of fucking cars. Like, why are you using Spotify to look up cars, you idiot?
What's the next one for me?
I don't know. Now I have to find one.
Just think of one. Think of anything.
Now, I mean, fucking, I don't know.
Think of what's one song you listen to today?
None.
Nothing. What's one song you listened to this week?
Nothing. I've been listening to podcasts or my own fucking thoughts.
What song have you listened to this year?
About my existential crisis.
What about this year?
I can't remember that far back. Do
your mom.
Oh, please don't. I don't know, maybe. She needs someone to love her. Which one? I got a couple ideas here.
Hurry up, motherfucker.
You know what?
Karaoke time.
Don't fucking tell me how to live my goddamn life. Deadly Sinners by 3 Inches of Blood. That one, that's like my party starter song.
Inches of cum.
And it's like the number 3. Don't spell out 3.
I did that.
Okay. It's just the number 3.
Okay, cool. That concludes another episode of I Don't Even Care podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Peace the fuck out.
See you later, dicks.